Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be testing the Febreze Odor Stain Eliminator versus the Oxiclean Odor Blast Eliminating Tough Odors. Okay, so we have all the swatches or the test shirts drying now. They're almost there. So we're gonna show you what the stains are. I made this so you can see. A lot of people have asked like what actually I use. Okay, now the first one, it correlates with the corners of the shirts. The top one's supposed to be grape juice. I didn't have grape juice, so we're going to be using cranberry juice. Then the next one was coffee. Just got these folders coffee. The next one is grass. I use spinach instead, which will give you the same thing. And then we have soy sauce. This is the soy sauce. Then we have lipstick over there. That's the sriracha chili sauce. We're using car grease. Specifically, we're using boat grease. And then we're going to use yellow mustard. And all of that correlates just the same with all the corners of the shirts. So once again, this is going to be cranberry juice. I'll try to make sure we have grape juice next time. Yellow mustard. This is coffee. This is boat grease. This is going to be the spinach stain as the grass stain. This is sriracha chili sauce, lipstick, and soy sauce. So we're going to wait for these to finish, and then we're going to show y'all how I do the test. Okay, I just wanted to take 20 seconds to go over this. The difference really between these two is the viscosity of this is very liquidy versus this one that is a lot more thick. That doesn't mean that one won't do better than the other, but we're going to follow the instructions. When you look on the back of this, they have specific instructions that, for the most part, are quite similar. The only difference is if you're going to pre-treat a stain, y'all know I did a test that showed that pre-soaking is better than pre-treating when it comes to stain removal. But we're just going to follow the instructions for this test specifically. And what we're going to do is pre-treat the stain. So we're going to pour it on there. I'm going to honestly let it sit. It says let it stand for 5 to 10 minutes. Y'all all know, according to all my previous tests, that 5 to 10 minutes is not long enough to really do the best. So I'm going to give each one approximately 30 minutes to do so. And then we're going to run the test. And then these are detergent boosters. So you're supposed to use this to eliminate, so you're supposed to add this alongside with your detergent when you actually do the wash cycle. That's why I have 4 t-shirts. The first shirt is just going to be washed in water. The second one's going to be washed in detergent. The third one's going to be washed in this one. Then the fourth one's going to be washed in this one, so that we see how it does in comparison to all 4. Anyway, just wanted to throw that in there with y'all. Now I'll go to outside where y'all see me conducting the test. One last thing I forgot to mention, if you want to know the smell of these, both of these don't smell bad to me. Their smells are quite strong. This one, the Febreze, is stronger than this one fresh out of the bottle. Now, when we do it through the wash cycle, then I dry it, we'll see which one is stronger then. But just innately coming out of the bottle, the Febreze smells stronger. Okay, y'all. So I thought it was recording, but it wasn't. If you can see, that's the letter A right there. This is a control. I literally just started it. I'm so mad because I thought it was recording, but it wasn't. Anyway, this is the control just being washed with water. I took the water temperature. It was, I'll just do it again. Hold up, because this is being trifling. Hold up. Okay, 104.3 is the water temperature, and this is the control A. Now we're going to be working on shirt B. This is shirt B. The detergent we're going to use for all these is Tantal Free and Clear. I'm using the Free and Clear detergent because both of those stain, the Oxiclean and the Febreze one, they also count themselves as odor eliminating. And specifically, the sriracha and the oil from the boat oil has, the odor's pretty strong. So we're going to fill it. I don't know if you can see the lines in here. The very bottom one that says 40 milliliters, that's what it recommends for a medium-sized load. So we're going to try to fill it to that. Let me see if I can get this without spilling. Okay, that's close enough. And so, first we're going to get the water temperature. Okay, that's closer. 102.2. Okay. Turn this on for a minute. I'm gonna throw this shirt in with it. And once again, all of these get 15-minute wash cycles and 6-minute rinse cycles. For those of you who care to see how the sudsing action of this detergent is, this is just the Tantal by itself. We're still washing shirt B, and this is just how it's going. Okay, now we are on shirt C, and we're gonna be applying the Febreze stain and odor eliminator onto the shirt. So I'm just gonna pour some of this directly in here.
I have nothing to give you.
Okay, so we have the Febreze. This is what it looks like after just staying on there for 30 minutes. Okay, we'll go outside and wash now. Okay. Water is 107.9. So I will say, let me see if I can do this with one hand. Let me move this. I'm gonna add the detergent. We already measured that proper amount. Okay. And then we're gonna add this. Now it says on the back, let's see if I can get this. For heavy, use 1.5 capfuls. The strange thing about this is, and it's not picking up on camera pretty good. Maybe you can see the small lines in here. There are 5 small lines in here that are labeled, like there's one right there, one right there. And I don't get the point of the lines because there's nothing in these instructions. Like you'll see when I do the Oxiclean one, there's a little line in the Oxiclean cap that says fill the line A for regular loads. And you'll fill more for, if it's super heavily soiled. But for this, it doesn't really tell you anything. The lines kind of don't make sense to be there. And this product doesn't even tell you how many loads that they, say it'll get you, but whatever. We're gonna fill it to 1.5 capfuls. So let's try to get this. Okay, that's 1. Ooh, hopefully I don't spill this. Okay, then we'll do 1/2 capful. And I know this seems like a whole lot of product, and it is. Because if you have to fill that for heavily soiled stains, along with pre-treating it with your detergent, you're gonna run through this product like crazy. And this product was kind of pricey. Once again, I'll have the prices of this product available. But okay, so let me get this started. 15 minutes. And this is shirt C. Once again, we're gonna throw this in. For those of you who care how it looks like, the sudsing action of the detergent plus the Febreze odor and stain eliminator, here it is. Okay, so while we're running the cycle with the Febreze one, we're gonna pre-treat with the Oxiclean. You'll see, I was just talking about it earlier, you see the actual lines that are in here. And like that's line A right there. And it tells you in the instructions to, if you have a regular load of laundry and you just wanna add this as a laundry booster to help eliminate odors and remove some stains, you use this. And you just fill it to line A for a regular medium load. And then line B is right beside it to the right, if y'all can see that, is line B. So this is so much, I already am liking that better. I like the smell of this better, but that's just a personal preference. You may like the smell of the other one better. Once again, the viscosity of this one is very, very, very much so more thick than the other one. So
I have nothing to give you. You have nothing to give me back. So why are we still here trying to make this work? We are delusional. It is not making sense in a logical way. We are our own disaster.
okay. One more time. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. 102.9 is the water temperature. This is the detergent. And then we have 1 capful of the Oxiclean Odor Blasters. These instructions tell you to use 1 capful if it's like, if you're gonna soak it, and for super, super heavily soiled. The Febreze said use a 1.5 cap full, but we're trying to follow the instructions to the best of our ability here for this test. Let me get this going. Okay. And then once again, just so y'all can see, this is the last shirt D that has the Oxiclean. So. Okay, so we'll be back at the end of this with all the final results. Y'all know how I like to put it in a chart form. Okay. I'm going to let y'all sit on here for a quick second so y'all can see this, or you could just pause the video and just look at all of them so that, you can make up your own decision which one did the best job. We can obviously tell by adding the detergent boosters, both the Oxiclean and the Febreze. They did better than just the water alone and better than the detergent alone. I don't see a single stain that the water did better on than any of them, so that's a good thing. That's a plus. You know, we've done reviews where there were detergents where we can't say the same thing. So I'm going to try to zoom in. Okay, that's not what I'm telling you to do. Okay, I'm going to try to zoom in here. I haven't screen recorded or tried this before, but I'm going to just hone in on the stains themselves after they have been washed so we can compare. Okay, so from this, it looks like the D, which is the Oxiclean, did a better job. Why? When you look at the yellow mustard stain, it's lighter than it is on the other one. When it comes to the stain underneath it, which is the boat grease stain, the Febreze did a better job with it. But overall, the Oxiclean did a better job. Underneath it was the sriracha hot chili sauce. You can obviously tell that the Oxiclean did a better job. Underneath it, the lipstick stain, it did a slightly better job. Not too crazy, but you can see it's a little not as strong in pigment as it is. And then if we go up a little bit and you look at the before and after, let me just go back just a little bit so you can see specifically the lipstick stain. There definitely is a difference on both of them, but more so on the Oxiclean one, in my opinion. So to the left of the Oxiclean one, we have the soy sauce stain. It's hard to see, but there's still a little bit around. Hopefully this is recording my mouse going around it. But right here, you can see there's a little bit left on the Febreze one, but on the Oxiclean one, there's nothing left for the soy sauce stain. When it comes to the grass stain, they're relatively close, but I will give that to the Febreze a little bit because it's not as much on here and not as much on here. I really should have smoothed this out though, because the wrinkles may distort it for some people, but that's not as strong. Okay, above it right here, what was this, the coffee stain? Yeah, this is more strong here than here. This is barely able to be noticed. And then the last thing was the, what did I use? Cranberry juice stain. There is basically not there on the Oxiclean one, but on the Febreze one, you can still feel a little bit. Now, that's when it comes to stain removal, Oxiclean won, obviously. But when it comes to odor removal, the only two stains on both of these that still had an odor was the sriracha hot chili sauce and the boat grease. Now, on the Febreze one, you could not smell it at all. Unfortunately, on the Oxiclean one, you could smell the boat grease still on there, and you could smell the sriracha hot chili sauce on there. And it's interesting to me because the Febreze, the pigment of the sriracha hot chili sauce is stronger on the Febreze one, but you can't smell it. So I would say if you're wanting to go just strictly for odor removal, I would pick the Febreze. If you want to go for stain removal, I would pick the Oxiclean. Oh, okay. That about wraps up everything. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe, especially the likes in the comments, because y'all know these videos take longer to do and take multiple days to set up and prepare and all that. So thank you.